Well, hi. I probably should have cleared my throat beforehand. I apologize about that. Anyway. I've moved my office, so we're no longer in the same room, so I don't know how the audio is. It might sound a little weird, it might be a little echoey. I went from a room that had like carpet everywhere to I'm in a room now that has tile. I don't know if it changed anything. I don't know if I sound too loud now. Oh, really? It held your message for review, Haggy. Ma'am, you're supposed to flee if you say you're fleeing. What are you doing? Anyway. Headed up here. I'm stuck, apparently. These mountains are difficult to traverse sometimes. I like it, though. Hello? They're still running away. But I'm trying to get the map set up to where some of these lakes that are, in my opinion, a little obnoxiously far from outposts, I at least will have, like, a tent close enough by that I don't have to run forever. What are you doing? Oh, as soon as I get something out, you're done, huh? But I have the 344 and then I have the 22-250. So I don't have anything for the geese or the hare, but we're okay. It's fine. I shot enough rabbits when I first opened the map because they kept running on the roads out in front of me. But it's currently Barasinga and water buffalo drink time. I have no idea if I'll actually go out of my way to get them. Well, I mean, if they're gonna be right here, I might as well. But I've had more encounters getting run over by water buffalo than I've had tigers. I've had, I think, 3 tiger encounters total. Had a level 6, a level 7, and then a female that I don't remember what level she was. They were all common. No rares for me yet. I successfully got 1 snow leopard. I don't think I have anything else, really. Let's see if I can't get him. Oh, come on. Quit being broadside, or turn broadside. I can hit the right button. There we go. 22-250 does the job. It's not fantastic. I could have just gone out of my way and used the 44. It would have been fine. With the 44, I could have taken the shot when he was facing away from me and still hit hard. I just don't feel like it sometimes. But I'm trying to work up to that lake, so that way I don't have to run all the way up there from an outpost next time. Because it was like 1.3 kilometers from this outpost. It's probably closer from here, but I've tried to do that and I struggled with that ridge top. But these guys look so good. Like, don't get me wrong, the females look good too, but I think the males specifically look incredible. I like the beige fur type because it gives them the appearance of fangs, but it's just like a light patch on their chin on either side. It's cute. And the only downside that I've had so far to this map is that there's so much on it that I had to lower my settings. So now my stuff is ran in low or medium. And I used to run stuff on ultra. But not anymore. I hear geese. I basically am of the opinion that I'm probably not gonna shoot a goose unless I spot a diamond. So unless I have an initial spawn 5 medium somewhere, I'm really not gonna be shooting the geese. But I want to get down to the water, see what's down here. If anything, I'm gonna leave a tent, regardless. I went ahead and just bought a set of 16. I have 8 more to place. So I'm kind of aiming for, like, this lake probably, and then one of these 3, or maybe, like, right here in the middle. Just to lessen the amount that I have to travel. But I'm not going to stick around since there was nothing here. Not too worried about it. Right here in between these 2 outposts wouldn't be a bad idea. It might get me a little closer to go here. Hopefully it's going to get me a little closer. So Haggy. Oh, there's an alarm. So have you gotten on? Because I know that I got the notification yesterday that you were online, but I don't know if that meant that you were on the map. Oh boy. Don't break your ankles in the mountains, guys. You'll get transported back like 4 kilometers. Because I didn't realize how far this outpost was from this outpost when I went here first. And then I broke my ankles like here. Because I thought, oh, I'll go north first and then across. It was awful. I have gotten 1 snow leopard though. Just 1. I think it was a level 6 male. It was the snow fur type. But yeah, no diamonds yet. I'm betting they're out there. Most of my focus when a map comes out is getting it open first, and now that it's open, it's open season. I mean, the only reason that we had our piebald video today was because I got yeeted off my ATV while I was opening up the map, and I was like, might as well pick up tracks on my way to the outpost. And the first disturbed vegetation track I picked up said piebald. And then immediately derailed my whole plan to keep opening the map for a little bit. It was worth it. 100% worth it. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Okay, so I have a friend who I was telling this friend what I was having to drink as like a fun summer drink. They had never tried this, and I want to know if it's weird, if it's Midwest, or if it's just me. So like, we're all fairly familiar with the idea of a root beer float, right? And I know that a lot of us are familiar with the flavor of like orange cream, like orange dreamsicle, like that kind of thing. She had never considered putting vanilla ice cream in like an orange soda as like a float. Meanwhile, I'm over here like buying orange soda and strawberry soda to make these, like all summer long. They had never considered ever putting vanilla ice cream in orange soda. It's delicious, you should try it. I had a strawberry one before stream. But it's like a scoop and a half or 2, depending on the glass that you have. And then just a little 12-ounce can of soda poured on the top. I like using the brand Crush. But that's because I think it's one of the only ones that I can get at my grocery store that comes in a 24 pack. And it's caffeine free, which, like, I don't hate, but... But part of the reason that we moved my office is I have a friend coming to stay with us this summer. And my office previously was in the guest room. So we had to move my office out of the guest room. And now I'm in the room that is kind of the laundry room, kind of my husband's office, kind of just the room that has the deep freezer in it. But this room at least has a window AC. So I can run the AC all morning, get this room nice and cold. And then once we come in here to stream, it's not unbelievably hot in the afternoons because it's not on the western side of the house either. Meanwhile, the previous room was on the southwestern side of the house. So by the time we got to the afternoon, it didn't matter how much I had tried to cool it off. It was hot. And it was sticky. And it was nasty. I am gonna kind of miss having my ensuite bathroom, though, for the streaming. Admittedly, I am. I'll pick up this, see if it was a single. Yep. Alright, well this zone's gonna disappear. We'll have to re-find it later. That's okay. I like gray. They're cute. Yeah, big old paws. Oh, I passed. There's really not much down here for zones. Maybe I'll place the tent for now, and then I'll come back and remove it later if I decide that I don't like it. And then right up here is where I'd like to stick one, so we're gonna fast travel to the mountains, but we're gonna take the long route because I have a pretty reliable tar zone up here. Later on, we'll probably work our way back down south by the rivers and see if we can't get eaten by a tiger. Or find some, I don't know, Barasinga, nilgai, water buffalo, something. Montec. We'll see. But I do really, really like this map a lot. While I was coming up to the mountains for like the first time when I was opening up the map, I got up to here and then it started snowing. Oh my gosh, fucking glorious. But the the snow fur type snow leopard that I got him while it was snowing. A little upset that I didn't have it on camera, but not too upset. Something else that happened during that same hunt while I was down south in Nilgai area, I was like setting up... Hold on. I was setting up these tents around this lake, and I was like, I shot from like the middle and fast traveled to the bottom just to kind of see what that was like. And I got to the bottom, and as soon as I rendered in, a female nilgai like tried to run, and she ended up running through my tent. Oh, there was a male in there. Dang it. Anyway, I hip fired with the I think it was a 300, like I hip fired like 5 times. Yeah. Light brown female. They're so cool. But we'll kind of make our way through the mountains and see. As far as the snow leopard goes, I actually heard mine when I first, like, found out that he was up there. So maybe we'll get that chance again to hear one. Tar rest zone. Same herd, just a different spot. This will probably be another herd in another different spot. They're just everywhere. Oh, nope, it's rabbits. And I do have a fairly far south, in my opinion, zone. So I have one for the tar. Hold on. All the way down here. That's how far south I have tar. So they cover a lot. I need to re-put that back. And I do agree with some people that their warning call sounds like the smallest scream ever, and I think it's hilarious. We're spooking them forward, which is totally fine. There are some areas of the mountains that are really, really wide open. And then there are definitely others that are completely enclosed in. You're not going to see anything. And some of the nicer touches they've added as it snows. If you're under these trees that like have a larger canopy section, there won't be snow underneath, or there won't be as much snow underneath. And then once you get kind of like these little gaps, there will be snow on the ground again. And when it is snowing, since it's effectively like storming and or quote-unquote raining, while you're up here on the mountains, the trees sway. Like in the wind. And it looks so good. I love those little details. Like the ambient noises on Mississippi of like the bullfrogs and the mourning doves. Like that nice touch for Mississippi is like the tree sways on this map for me. Mostly because I'm not familiar with the birds and the ambient noises on this map. Because I don't live there. But we're gonna keep heading down. See if we run into anything. Don't know if we will. Some of these areas are nice. And I think it's the brown. I think that's what it is. And how you know something is open or not. I'm excited. I'm excited every time I open this map. I'm excited every time I open this map, every time I go into the mountains, or the lowlands, or the midlands, any of it. Ah. Ah. Let's see. So there should be like a couple little patches of openness here. I do have a hair rest zone over there, which means that I've passed through this area before. I haven't picked up any zones for any snow leopards. The only one that I ran across was the one that I got. Which means his zone and everything that I would have had, which I didn't, are gone. But that's alright. I did end up rebinding some keys recently, so if you see me struggling to pull the right stuff out, that's what happened. It was probably kind of a dumb idea to rebind a bunch of keys right before a map release, but I think it was necessary because I kept struggling. And now I'm just struggling to undo the training that I had put myself through to try and counteract what was previous. And most of that was to do with pulling out the hunter mate, because I usually don't like to leave an empty slot in my inventory, and if anything, I don't use these slots. So what I was doing before was pulling out my binoculars in slot 2, double tapping the number 2, and then hitting tab, because the tab was supposed to bring up your hunter mate, but it was also supposed to be a quick swap. So if I had say gone from slot 2 to slot 4, if I hit tab to bring up my hunter mate, it would actually quick swap me back to the binoculars. So if I had the binoculars out, if I just double tapped 2 and then hit tab, it would work fine. So I basically just ended up completely changing the key binding for the quick swap to something else, and honestly, I don't remember what I changed it to. I think it's this. Hold on. Is it this? Okay, so it's the question mark. That's what I bound it to, because I'm never going to use it. And I didn't like using the quick swap anyway. But now tab actually brings up the hunter mate, just like in Classic. So problem solved. Not really a problem, but like it was annoying to me. And I tell you what, this map is so expansive, but it's like not really technically any bigger than any of the other ones. However, I feel like this map reminds me of Classic in that of if you're running around, you're not gonna see anything. You're gonna find out that you've spooked stuff. You're not gonna see hardly anything at all. But while I'm up here, I'm gonna keep trying to pick up zones and tracks and stuff, because I would love to track down another snow leopard. I've seen people getting lots of cool things lately, mostly under the diamond and rare category. I don't think I've seen any super rares, but a lot of cool things have been gotten in the last, what, 24, 36 hours since release. Oh, a blue sheep, huh? 70 to 100. So you're not too far away. Where are you? Hello? I'm like trying to see movement, anything. I'll bring out the 44 just in case. Just kind of keep running. There's a rest zone. Is it for a single? There's not much for tracks. It is a single. Single male. And a rabbit. Trot, so maybe he took off. There's not much for open areas ahead of me in the direction that he ran, so I'm probably just going to keep going for where I want to place the tent. I can live with that. Be nice to catch a glimpse of it, though. There's more tracks up here. Come up, see what they are. On the off chance. That would be more. Got tar and blue sheep up here. I'm tempted to try and chase them out into an open area. There's a zone. Pick this up and see if they're the same. Okay, they are the same. Tar, male. Second category from max weight, if I remember correctly. Because I think the max weight goes up to 140. That's a female tar. That is a sheer cliffside. Oh, it's all sheer cliffside. Fantastic. So that means... Oh boy. Just in case. Okay, so it doesn't waste it if I click it. Look at that straight down vertical hillside. Terrifying. As I'm trying to jump off of it. Actively trying to break my ankles. Gotta love it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna open up body armor. I have a tropical punch one, if you guys are wondering. Like my second or third favorite flavor. They're okay. It's not my favorite one. I like it more than I like the mango one. I don't. You sound close by. Where is it? Gotcha. Yeah. Do all of the jumping. I'm betting this is a 2? No, just a 1 per. 1 sheep zone. They're so cute. But I've already picked out 2 female tar that I got with different fur types for the future What in Tarnation multi-mount. Already picked them out. And then I don't have anything for the Barasinga Tiger one, which is totally fine. The blue-gray female. Getting close to where I want to be. What other one did they have? Snow leopard and blue sheep. I think I taxidermized my snow leopard, so he's in my lodge, but I haven't gotten a blue sheep to go with him yet. I'm pretty sure he's in my lodge because I remember, like, checking to find out if they could go on those small round platforms that the fox go on. And they can. Oh, this is nice and open down here. I'm stuck. Yep, stuck against a tree. This is one of those little river washes. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely. I can see all the way to the next section of water. There we go. We'll go We'll go up the hillside, see what's going on. It's still yak drink time, and I've had... No, it's not. They drink 8 to 12. Why did I think they drink 12 to 15? Alright. I think this is a spot that I'd like to have one. We'll run by these lakes as we do it. I'm sure my chair is probably audible. Northwest. And I think... No, maybe we're not. I was gonna say, I think we might be far enough south to run into tigers, but I'm not 100% sure. We're definitely far enough south to have a water buffalo get angry with us. That's for sure. Would like to be able to see animals on that hillside. It would be nice. Alright, so where I'm at, I'm gonna end up in the basin, and I should be able to travel up to that next section. Do I need to... Oh, wow, there is a whole path in here. But as far as tigers go and surviving, or at least attempting to survive the attacks, what I've found that works the best for me is getting my back to water. But obviously you're not always going to be attacked, you know, in water or anything. But so far, every time I've ran into one and survived, it was because I was able to be near water. So I could back up to it, so that way the tiger basically had to approach me from the front or sides where I could see it. I did get eaten alive from, I think, this. I believe it was this outpost. It was like right down here. I got eaten alive. I left the outpost. I went south, and there were 3 or 4 water buffalo standing there defensive, which confused me. And then I looked up, and there was a tiger like right behind him that was aggressive. And just in case you wanted to know, the 10 mil, you can put 23 rounds in a water buffalo before it'll go down. And a tiger, if you shoot it with the 10 mil, sometimes they don't even flinch and or stumble. They just keep coming. It's terrifying. You're not gonna win, so make sure you're using the appropriately classed weapons. Alrighty. I've got a little further to go before I get to where I want, which is fine. I spent probably about 6 hours on here yesterday. Between opening the map and then just evening, afternoon playing with friends in, like, Discord together. Probably a good 6 hours yesterday. Which is by no means as long as some people can do in a day. It's not the longest I've ever done in a day either, but it's... I think it was the longest I had done in a while. And we also did a lot of that before I ended up moving my office. So that's part of why it was cut short. But the previous office, the ceiling fan had stopped working, including the light. Yeah, you were. I saw that. I saw you guys were on before I went on, too. But yeah, now we're in a room that has a working ceiling fan, an AC that I can run before I stream. And I could even put, like, a box fan in the doorway if I needed more ventilation. which I'm thinking about right this moment. So I might... Wait, no, don't flee. Do you have a mail with you? I'm betting all the ones on this side are gone. Let's see if I can't get one or two of these. I think I missed. Alright, I'm gonna place my tent on that side, I think. And I think I might actually legitimately go grab the box fan, stick it in the doorway. Hey look, a level 3. I hate when they do that. Right before or right as you shoot, they slide to a stop. Just ruins it, man. Did we have a floater? No, we're good. Oh, we got them both. Oh yeah. Look at that. Just rips right through them. You. Both slate gray. Place it. There we go. I'm gonna go... I'll go to the next lake, see if there's anything more drinking up there. Just in case. But I am thinking about changing time back to about 5:30-ish a.m. That way it's tiger drink time. We'll see what we can find. So far, I've only found one tiger in a drink zone, and it was like over here on the river. Well, we got a high bleed rate. That's good. Just a brown, left lung, just barely. 114. Just a little shy of gold. Not bad for a level 3. We'll check this lake. Hello? Oh, more blue sheep fleeing. Lovely. Nail guy? Ooh. I love when I get nail guy tracks now. I feel like sometimes the animals take longer to flee than they should. One lonely blue sheep. Female. Nail guy as well. Brr. Make the cutest noises. Class 6, so I am gonna still use the 44, but I'm gonna have to kind of crawl my way up this mountain. As you guys are watching the rock, like, properly render right in front of me. I'm hoping that, like, as I get up here, I'll get another warning call. hopefully. Got to be very sneaky. Don't see anything yet. And it's probably less that they're gone and more that they're just blending in really well. Trying to see if I can get another warning call. Maybe they were traveling? You're 60 to 90 that way. You're over that ridge and you're downwind, so I'm not gonna win this fight. That's okay. Alright. We'll fast travel down to tiger territory. And I'm gonna go get the fan, take a quick trip to the bathroom. I'll put up like the break screen and everything. Give me like 5 minutes, I'll probably be back early. Also, I don't know why my chat's broken. What are you going to do? Whatever. I am back early. So we're gonna go right back into it. Also, I just got a Steam like ad for Goat Simulator 3. Which I think is hilarious. This is not the outpost that I think I needed to be at. Is it this one? Maybe it's this one. I drank too much water before stream. So I'm gonna be honest, I might have to take another bathroom break in like 45 minutes. Yeah, it's this one. Because there's like this little ridge here, and then there's like that little ridge there. And this is where I got eaten by a tiger. Which is like conveniently a short trip. We'll run down, we'll see what we run into. Hopefully those water buffalo. Let's go down to the water. There they go! Ooh! Let me shoot one that's like... Seriously? Not a lung? I should have double tapped it from that second. Is there anything? I'm just not gonna catch up with him. He's way too far out ahead of me. I don't think we got it. This is the little guy. And this is all super tall grass. I don't know. Can't see anything. Now I gotta go try and re-find his tracks. I'd assume that he kept traveling with them. None of these are max weight. That's a max weight. Did I mess up the diamond water buffalo? Bunch of female black buck. Water buffalo tracks were over here, and I completely left that trail. I suppose technically there's a chance that a flesh hit won't bring him down. But I think that that's two animals hunting pressure. Just chasing after him. Be great if he goes aggressive. It'd be horrible if I got eaten by a tiger. He like took a weird turn. I'm confused. Maybe he finally went nervous? Which, if he started walking and became nervous, then I think that means that he's no longer bleeding? There goes a lady black buck. Is he gonna live forever? That said very fresh. It's not that one, that's for sure. Trying to just spot him at this point. They're all saying just now. Should have grabbed the ATV, I could have actually caught up with him. Alright, I'm gonna slow down tracking him since he's not downwind of me. And I'm gonna use that to my advantage. And I'm going to assume that he's not gonna die with a flesh hit if he hasn't yet and he stopped bleeding. Hopefully that means that I can get in close and save the diamond rating. It's a little stressful. I don't really want to go to crawling. I will if I have to. He's still running. He'll probably get out to the point where it just says fresh in front of us, if not very fresh. We'll figure it out. Also, can you guys hear my fan? Is it obnoxious or is it okay? Like, I don't want it to be obnoxious. I want it to be, you know, okay. It's gonna suck if we get eaten by a tiger. Alright, so that still says run. He is still not downwind. Should be starting to go nervous and just walk. Alright, so that says fresh, which ideally means that we're getting closer. Even though I think that he's done bleeding, I'm like still scared that he's gonna go down. We've been tracking him this whole time. But I'm still a little bit afraid. If I do get a warning call, hopefully from him, I will switch to crawling. I hope that I get a warning call at least. That would be the most ideal situation. I know sometimes when they're nervous they won't warning call and they'll just go back to fleeing. Getting fresh. Fresh isn't bad. Tracks are connecting as they should. It's been a little bit. There's a nil guy. I love their calls. They're so cute. Still at fresh. Definitely had a couple of spots where we were missing tracks. I hope that this one no longer says run. We'll have to see. Okay, so that says walk, which is good. We'll slow down. this up. Okay, so that's old. Which, if he's walking, is not that bad. He's still, again, not downwind. When we do spot him and hopefully get a good shot, ideally he'll just tip over right there. But there's no guarantees on if that's what'll happen or if he'll run for a little bit still. He's gonna go into a whole different zone. Like, we're gonna end up in a different region of the map. I'm also really glad, I've said this before, I'm really glad that picking up audio cues doesn't change what active track you're on. I know that it does in Classic, and I'm really glad that it doesn't in Call of the Wild. With the way that everything works out in Classic, it is kind of nice. Crap. I think it might be worth it at this point to change back to their drink time. $12 to $15. I'm gonna do it. I can't believe I got that close. That's alright, we'll go up to 3 flights. Maybe they'll be visible from up here. We'll just do that twice. That way, hopefully. Shut the doors. Yeah. Jump our way down, no big deal. And hopefully, we'll find ourselves a water buffalo. One that needs to be shot again. Alright, We're gonna sneak in, make this as easy as possible. Locate him, hopefully without having him spooked. First, we'll assess the damage from there. I need to find a way to turn up the sensitivity on my mic, I think. I don't know for sure which side of the lake he drinks on. Five medium that's alert, a 3. 3. The brown fur type. Other level 3. We'll just crawl. How about that? I don't think you should be allowed to be mad at me crawling. It's fine. Oh, nice. Shh. Hush. Right lung, right lung, right lung, heart. Told you, leave me alone. With him having been here, maybe they were traveling back from this lake? It's hard to say. See if this is his track. No, it's not. That's even smaller male. I'm thinking it's possible they were coming back from here, so maybe I'll go there. Place a tent. And then we'll travel to the river area, hunt down there for a while, and try to come back. We'll see, because this is directly downwind, so there's like no winning here. That might be our best option. Ideally, he A, makes diamond, and B, we find him again. I don't have to struggle with this. I was more so afraid that I was gonna get eaten by a tiger on his track and then lose his track. Don't mind me, I'm trying to finish the last 2 bites of my burger. It's been sitting here getting stale since before stream started. An hour and 15 minutes ago, at least. Alright. So he could totally be right here in this zone. He could also totally be over there in that giant zone. That's a 7. I don't really see anything else that big over there. There's a mythical. Everything else looks fairly small. They're all like kind of aware of me because they can smell me. Like we got one of them. Oh, we got 3 of them. What are you doing? Sir. Alright, we didn't blow out the zone. Not by much. Ugh. Female. We'll head down here. We'll see what we can run into. Hopefully, a tiger or 2. I forgot, I have to make it tiger drink time in order to do Billy. Gotcha. See, sometimes I can make good shots. Sometimes, not always. Not usually, at least. Yeah. Hard shot. It looks so good. Alright, back to the water. I do kind of use these as starting points to like run along for a little while, but I also have them as just fast travel to and start points because they're fairly out in the open where I have them located. Couple over there. I can't quite technically spot them. I can like this. Like I can see that she's a brown. can also see that there's one back there further. That's a big 7. He's got really, like, low horns. There's another one. Level 6 on his own. There's a mythical. Pretty solid. Alright, and then this way. A 5. And a big group. Level 3 Montec. We'll try and get him. Double hits. Ooh, I need ammo for this. Rifle ammo 22,250. Let's buy a bunch of that real quick. Because, oh boy, I don't want to run out of that. He's not down yet. Uh-oh. As I head this way, that 7 might have buddies. Sure does. Saw a 5 medium female over there. Alright, so he did go down. If we can't come across his track and find him. Hopefully. Nervous female, so she might have been traveling with him and we just didn't see her. These could have been his tracks. Oh, that's him, never mind. Problem solved. All these water buffalo. Let's pick him up. Nice little level 3. Ah, I see. Too far ahead. Not by much. Same for that. Just a little too far ahead. If I had been further back, we would have been fine getting into a lung. They're very cute. Very cute. Alright, let's go over here. See what else we got. Nothing really. Ooh! Barasinga. They're class 6. I don't know. That's the wrong weapon. Please ignore that. Make sure there's none, like, right up here. What I remember, if you use the first dot... Hello? Oh. They're still running. He ain't down yet, so I'm gonna assume it was a bad shot. He might go down eventually, but... I don't feel like running all the way over there to figure it out. I'm just slightly too short for all this tall grass. Ever so slightly. Need some moon shoes, also known as the Ankle Breaker 6000s. That's what I need to see over all of this. $13.42. Spooking more water buffalo. Is the brown a rare for the males? What are you doing? Come here. Left lung, double lung. Solid. I don't know. Alright. Across the way? I guess I can really only see to about here. Ah! Stuck. I'm looking at the map to see where I want to go. I could check this lake. Because don't the Barasingo drink on the left side of the lake? Or left side of the map? Not left side of the lake. It makes sense in my head. Oh yeah, they do. Oh wow. That is a big 4. How far away are you guys? 180 to 190. So if I hold for your spine... Yeah. I'm gonna go here as well, see if there's any on the far side of the lake before I pick that guy up. There are some over here. Let's see what that bigger guy is. I can't tell if she would be leucistic or if she's just like a light brown. Okay, so he's a 4. These are at like 180-ish. 190. Hold him for spinning. Oh, and he dropped. What about you? Alright, well, he crumbled and tumbled. We'll go pick them up now, and then we'll go fast travel to the bottom of the lake and pick up the other one. Oh. I have like the creakiest chair ever. least I think it's the creakiest chair ever. But we got 2 4s and a 3. First one we're gonna pick up is the 4. And then we'll pick up that 3. And then the other 4. Yeah. 194 double lung heart. He's got the brow tines are so thick. They also look so worried all the time. So worried. Alright. Let's pick up another one. And I'm fully on board with the people calling them Bazinga deer. I think it's hilarious. $168, just a brown. We'll go back to in here and we'll run over and grab the other 4. He's right there on the beach. We'll run around, pick him up. Pick up some nilgai tracks in the meantime. Make sure nothing rare has spawned in from me shooting some. I think this was the lake that I shot 1 or 2 at for the video today. I also think that our piebald would have drank at this lake because I ended up tracking him like all the distance from like up here down and over. Alright. Second level 4, a light brown, 194.9. So only a little bit bigger than the other one. But a different fur type. Let's check some of the other spots that I have tents directly on the lake now. Oh boy. Got it. Not what I thought I was gonna see up here. This tent I have directly on a lake. Being up in the mountains though, with no tar drink time and no snow leopard drink time, I'm not exactly sure what is gonna be up here, if anything. Eight to 12. Okay, so the yak are not drinking anymore. Let's see. I think I'll go down here and run across, or here and run up. Let's go here and run across, and we'll see if I can't get a tiger to find me. I mean, that does kind of give me an idea of how far across I have to run. I'm actually going to remove that so I can just kind of generally head west. Ugh. Yeah. We'll just head west. See what we can find. We do have a couple of zones. We can stop at this lake on the way. That's not horribly far. I can tell you what, after about an hour and a half, it's definitely getting warm in here again. I'd like to see the mountains with snow again, and I'd also like to go up there and look around for a snow leopard. But I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to do any of that with the remaining, like, 40-ish minutes of stream. I'm gonna bump my mic volume up a little bit, because I feel like it's quiet. Especially when I lean back away from my chair like this. I think it's kind of quiet. Maybe it's just me. Because I do live listen to my audio, but I also live listen to my audio at like 5% volume. So maybe it's not that quiet, maybe it's okay. We'll see. Ooh, black buck. Which, this is the downside to me having tents, is I don't have room in my inventory for the collars. So I just kind of have to get lucky. Also, I'm running everywhere, which is a bad idea. Never mind. Might have a chance with this guy. $120 to $160. Might be like right on that ridge. It's gonna be kind of an awkward shot. Oh. That I can do. Oh, we're not. I must have hit a tree branch or something. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, we'll keep going. Also, I wonder how often the tigers will go aggressive and stalk you when you're running around like a lunatic. Or if they, like, will be more likely to flee, or... Like, I wonder what's going on with that. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. That's how it feels running around sometimes. Just trying to get a tiger to attack. I still have yet to set time to tiger drink time. Beige. Female. Ooh, that's a heavier guy. I don't have any nearby zones, so it's all gonna be like new stuff to me. Beige. More beige. Female. Brown. Male. There's a rest zone. For a rabbit. Oh, aggressive ones. Awesome. The big 7. Ah! Okay, well, he changed his mind. Oh, goodness. If it's not the tigers, man, it's these water buffalo. Didn't get a vitals till the 3rd and 4th hit. You know, if I remember correctly, I think that 9 legendary score would have made him a troll. Because I think that 9 legendary maxed at 161. Geese? A level 1 male goose. Very nice. Alright, so let's set time to tiger drink time and check a couple of the lakes that I have their drink zones at. See what's going on. I don't expect any to like automatically be here, but we'll fast travel. Check a couple. Oop, tiger. Let's see if we can't get him to go aggressive. They're so cool. My husband's in here being annoying. Be quiet.
Oh.
Yeah. Here you go. Oh boy. I don't want him to actually launch at me because I don't trust myself to stop that from happening. No, I shouldn't have headshot him because then I would ruin the metal.
Oh.
I'm not gonna dome him. They're so cool looking. Oh. Just one. Alright. Let's see. I do have this lake and I had one tiger on here before. We can go look. No guarantee that there's gonna be a second tiger. It is a fairly large lake, so I guess there's a decent chance. It's definitely not guaranteed. Just can't quite see over this part of the hill. But the last tiger was like right here as well with the nil guy. This map is so fun, can't get enough of it. I know what you mean. It's great. Trying to find a couple of tigers. So far we've found one. I'm betting if he's not here, he might be at one of the little lakes. But since I don't have those set up, I'm not going to bother with them right now. I'll check the river from a couple of my tent spots though. See if I can't get a couple of tigers before the end. Well, there's definitely water buffalo. I'm not gonna run the length of it, but I'm just gonna check the spots where I have tents and check like the surrounding everything within render basically. Hey, there's a muntjac. Did I think it was a tiger for a split second based simply on color? Absolutely. Try over here. I love this loading screen specifically. Not seeing anything yet. Which isn't shocking. Remove that waypoint. I feel so short not being able to see through the grass. I think I'm gonna go out on the northern edge of this, out to about here. I think I should be able to still get a warning call from the tigers. I think. We'll figure it out. I'd like to be like, oh yeah, let's go up north and look for snow leopards, but I know that that could be a 30-minute thing alone, just finding the tracks of one. Should go grab some catnip and stuff it in the back pocket of my character. Try and get more of the tigers. Ow! You just whipped me in the eye with my own hair. Can I help you?
Let me tell you that Harvey's weird.
I knew that our cat was weird. Thank you.
He's slightly...
Yeah. This man just asked me to come upstairs to go to bed soon. It is 6:08 p.m. You know what he replies with? Yeah, we're old. Excuse you? What? Senor, you are 2 years younger than me. I don't know what you're talking about. It is Wednesday. I have things that I need and want to do after this. I will not be coming to bed. Thanks. He's ridiculous. I'm gonna turn the music up just a touch. There we go. I like to hear it a little bit better. Now, if I'm too quiet and I have to change the balance of it, tell me. I don't know if there's a tiger here. I don't think there are. We'll try it. Whoa. Oh shit, that scared me. Hello, madam. That's a warning call? You did go aggressive. Interesting. You know, I wonder if they jump too far and they land in the water and it's like too deep, if it'll like kick them back like it will the others.
I put dogs away.
Mm-hmm. Went to flee, really. She'll go down. We'll be alright. Looking around, making sure that I'm not gonna get eaten alive or ran over by anything else. Double lung. I can't believe she went to go flee. Maybe it's the females that do that more often. Interesting. They're so cool looking. Alrighty. I need to like start sticking tents directly on some of these southern lakes to keep checking that kind of thing. I have a feeling if I go check this lake, I might get one. Nope, not remove. Fast travel. I need a way to like bring my keyboard closer so I can recline back in my chair and be comfy. It would be so nice. Cause I can stream longer if I can recline back in my chair and be more comfortable. But I can't reach my keyboard when I sit back and relax in my chair. But like sitting up and sitting forward, typically, admittedly with bad posture, I can't stream quite as long because my back starts to hurt because I am old. So, hopefully, I could look into like an under table like desk thing for my keyboard to sit on. I can bring it closer. That would be nice. But I think this will be the last lake that I check before we wrap up. Hopefully, there's a tiger at it. There's a track over here to something that just, I don't know. I was gonna say that it literally just disappeared. It's still only 7:03, so there's a decent enough chance that it'll be at the lake still, even though the drink time technically just ended. And a feed zone ended an hour ago for the Parasinga. Parasinga are fleeing from in front of me. Which, that's for sure me scaring them, because that's at 60 to 80 meters. 100% that was my fault. Okay. Get in. See if we can't find anything at this lake. Hopefully. With 4 paws and stripes. Negative. I haven't checked this lake over here at all. A lot of the other ones I've at least made it to. Mer. Spin this back around. I like facing my tents straight north because that means when I fast travel to them, I'll be able to just step right out of it. Because when you fast travel, your character is faced north. How many more tents do I have? One more tent. Probably actually a good tower. A lot of them aren't that great. Oh yeah, that is actually kind of nice. I wish that it had some slightly better shooting. It's got a weird door situation. Alright, I'll give one more lake a chance. It's after tiger drink time, but I'm just trying to have one go aggressive. Got our nil guy traveling in the area. And our nil guy drink 8 to noon, so they're about to start drinking. No guy fleeing. I saw it for a split second. Oh, I cannot place anymore. I already maxed out 16 tents. Yeah, I guess I did. Alright, let's go up here at least and see. Because I want to see if it has snowed yet. And maybe something I'll be drinking. I don't know. We'll find out. I think the yak need it to be 8 o'clock. Yeah, so if I push time forward by an hour, there's a chance. The fact that there are none here means, like, nothing. They're so cute. So dumb looking, but so cute. How far is that? That's 488. That's 275. I think if I angle just right, I can see all the way. Maybe there will be something drinking down here. I'm gonna have to get a bit closer. Next time I fast travel to a tent, I have to remember to put the tents out of my inventory and put the e-collar back in. Doesn't look like anything's at this lake right now. As far as yak go. I can't wait for the day that I see a snow leopard just like right there when I fast travel in. That'd be so cool. Kind of upset that it hasn't snowed up here yet. And a rabbit. Where'd the rabbit go? Where is the bunny? Of course you're fleeing. Chicken. Haha. Found you. Gotcha. One rabbit to finish it off. Alrighty. That is all I have for you guys today. I'm very tired. I'm gonna go do some other stuff. But I appreciate you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you next time. Bye!